Sierra Leonean ballerina Michaela Mabinty DePrince, who starred in TV show Dancing with the Stars and Beyoncé's Lemonade music video album, died on Friday at the age of 29, her family said. The news of her death was announced on her personal Instagram page and then confirmed by her family in a joint statement on Facebook. No cause of death was given. It is with profound sadness we announce the sudden passing of our beautiful sister, Michaela Mabinty DePrince. Michaela touched so many lives across the world, including ours. She was an unforgettable inspiration to everyone who knew her or heard her story, her family said in its statement. Several members of the ballet community mourned DePrince, including American ballerina Misty Copeland, who posted on social media a video of DePrince dancing along with an excerpt about DePrince from Copeland's book called Black Ballerinas. Despite being told that the world wasn't ready for black ballerinas or that black ballerinas weren't worth investing in, she remained determined, focused, and began making big strides, Copeland wrote. DePrince was born as Mabinty Bangura in Kenema, Sierra Leone on January 6, 1995 and was brought to an orphanage at the age of 3 by her uncle during the Civil War. In her 2014 book Taking Flight, From War Orphan to Star Ballerina, she recounted how she was isolated from the other children due to vitiligo, a skin pigmentation condition, and how she suffered from malnourishment. She was adopted in 1999 at the age of 4 by New Jersey couple Elaine and Charles DePrince, who enrolled her in ballet classes. Aged 14, DePrince was awarded a scholarship to attend the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis School to study ballet. She rose to fame after starring in the documentary First Position in 2011, and performed across the globe, joining the acclaimed Boston Ballet as a second soloist while also serving as a motivational speaker. Michaela Mabinty DePrince, born Mabinty Bangura, January 6, 1995, September 2024, was a Sierra Leonean-American ballet dancer who danced with the Boston Ballet. DePrince rose to fame after starring in the documentary First Position in 2011, which followed her and other young ballet dancers as they prepared to compete at the Youth America Grand Prix. In 2013, DePrince danced with the Dance Theater of Harlem as the youngest dancer in the history of the company, and, in 2013, was a soloist with the Dutch National Ballet. With her adoptive mother, Elaine DePrince, she authored the book Taking Flight, From War Orphan to Star Ballerina, 2014. From 2016 to 2024, she was a Goodwill ambassador with the Amsterdam-based organization War Child. Her death was announced on September 13, 2024, born as Mabinty Bangura on January 6, 1995 into a Muslim family in Kenema, Sierra Leone. She grew up as an orphan after her uncle brought her to an orphanage during the Civil War. Her adoptive parents were told that her father was shot and killed by the Revolutionary United Front when she was 3 years old and that her mother starved to death soon after. Frequently malnourished, mistreated, and derided as a devil's child because of vitiligo, a skin condition causing depigmentation, she fled to a refugee camp after her orphanage was bombed. In 1999, at the age of 4, she and another girl, also named Mabinty, later given the name Mia, were adopted by Elaine and Charles DePrince, a couple from Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and taken to the United States. The DePrince family has had 11 children, including Michaela, 9 of whom were adopted. She took the name Mabinty Bangura DePrince, inspired by a magazine cover of a ballerina she found outside the orphanage gates and kept while in Sierra Leone. DePrince trained as a ballet dancer in the U.S., performing at the Youth America Grand Prix among other competitions. She trained in classical ballet at the Rock School for Dance Education in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Concurrent with intense ballet training, DePrince took online classes through Keystone National High School, where she earned her high school diploma. DePrince pursued a professional career despite encountering instances of racial discrimination. Aged 8, she was told that she couldn't perform as Marie in the Nutcracker because America's not ready for a black girl ballerina. A year later, a teacher told her mother that black dancers weren't worth investing money in. DePrince was one of the stars of the 2011 documentary film First Position, which follows 6 young dancers vying for a place in an elite ballet company or school at the Youth America Grand Prix. She was awarded a scholarship to study at the American Ballet Theater's Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis School of Ballet. She also performed on the television program Dancing with the Stars. In 2011, she made her European debut in Abdullah and the Gazelle of Basra with the Dutch Don't Dance division, a dance company in The Hague, Netherlands. She returned a year later to dance the Sugar Plum Fairy in Tchaikovsky's The Nutcracker at the Lucent Dance Theater. In 2012, she graduated from the American Ballet Theater's Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis School in New York City, and joined the Dance Theater of Harlem, where she was the youngest member of the company. Her professional debut performance was in the role of Gulnar in Mzansi Productions and the South African Ballet Theater's premiere of Le Corsaire on July 19, 2012. In July 2013, she joined the junior company of the Dutch National Ballet, based in Amsterdam. In August 2014 she joined the Dutch National Ballet as an élève, student. In 2015 she was promoted to the rank of Coryphée. In 2016 she was promoted to the rank of Grand Sujet, and then to soloist at the end of the same year. When she first joined the Dutch National Ballet she was the only dancer of African origin. In 2016, she performed in the Hope sequence of Beyoncé's Lemonade. DePrince cited Lauren Anderson, one of the first Black American principal ballerinas, as her role model. In 2015, MGM acquired the film rights to DePrince's book Taking Flight, From War Orphan to Star Ballerina. In 2018, MGM announced that Madonna would direct Taking Flight, a biopic on DePrince's life and career. In 2019, DePrince produced a gala for War Child Holland which raised more than $500,000 for children and youth affected by armed conflict. In September 2020, DePrince announced that she was taking a leave of absence from the Dutch National Ballet. She started online coaching sessions with Charla Jen, a faculty member at the Juilliard School. In 2021, DePrince joined the Boston Ballet as second soloist. She was drawn to Boston Ballet due to the company, which has many talented black dancers, its culture, and its repertoire. 32, DePrince danced the leading role in Coppelia, a 2021 ballet film without dialogue that combines live dance with animation. It is a modernized version of a story by E.T.A. Hoffman. While a dancer with Dance Theater of Harlem, DePrince went on tour to Israel where she prayed at the Wailing Wall. She wore a hamsa, a symbol that is significant to both Jews and Muslims, for protection while traveling to the Dome of the Rock and the Dead Sea. In 2015, it was reported that DePrince was in a relationship with ballet dancer Skylar Maxeyworth, whom she also talked about in her book. Her adoptive father, Charles DePrince, died in June 2020, but Michaela was unable to travel from Amsterdam to Atlanta to say goodbye and be with her family due to COVID-19 travel restrictions, further complicated by unrest due to the George Floyd protests. In September 2020, she took time off from her career to grieve and deal with her mental health through therapy. Her death at the age of 29 was announced on September 13, 2024 via her Instagram page, which did not mention a cause of death. Her family later issued a statement, in which they requested that people to donate to War Child, an organization DePrince supported, in lieu of flowers.